Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How's everybody doing today? All right, let's get started. Let's get right into today's reading on this Sunday and see what beautiful messages Spirit may have. All right, we have the Two of Swords next to the Five of Swords. Somebody's making an extremely difficult decision today. Okay, so this is, making you crazy. You're going back and forth in your mind about this. You don't know exactly which way to go. You might have even put a couple prayers out regarding this. All right, and this might be having some connection to some worrisome financial situation. But I do see good news around your finances today, guys. All right, I see something coming in with your finances. So this is good. All right. Yesterday, I literally brought money in within seconds. I think money came to me before I finished my sentence. I'm telling you guys, this is the time to manifest. You're going to be able to get to the point where you're manifesting things just by your thoughts. Okay, just by your thoughts. I was talking to somebody who was sitting right next to me, and I mentioned money, and I looked at my phone, and lo and behold, there was just money on my phone that came within seconds. So this is an amazing thing that is happening. It's happening to other people. So try it, please. Okay. If it's happening to you, please comment below the video. This is a very exciting thing that has come into play. This is just part of where we're headed, guys. Part of the immense, beautiful time we're moving into. All right, so I'm seeing some happiness, some opening for Aquarius, like a door opening, like something coming into play, maybe something that you wished for or have been waiting for. I'm seeing the sun here. This is coming in fast, okay? Something you've been thinking about a lot lately even. All right, I see that you're someone who is getting very serious, more serious than you've ever been about what you want and need in your lifetime, okay? So I feel like a lot of people are just having a lot of realizations, especially my Aquas, and putting a lot of action behind your words. Okay, there's something here also about something with friends or family that is also, this kind of feels like a get-together that's going to, happen soon. You're going to receive an invite. You're going to, somebody's going to invite you to something. This is going to happen like within the next few days, but this invitation is going to be a very a happy occasion. It's going to be a good time had by all, it looks like. All right, we have the Lover's card with the Emperor. Okay, so this is more or less a father figure. All right, this is somebody that you love very much, and he is feeling stuck right now. Guys, I keep getting this over and over every day. Somebody whose father is living alone needs to contact their father. This is serious. It's popping up every day. If your father lives alone and you haven't connected with him in a week or 2 or 3 or longer, definitely reach out to him. Okay, he's feeling very much alone. He's going through some hardship, something tough right now, and he needs you. He needs somebody by his side. All right, I have the Knight of Pentacles over here. This is somebody who gave to you your whole life. This is somebody who took care of you, nurtured you, not trying to guilt you. All right, but there was a lot of love between the two of you, so don't forget about that. All right, a lot of this particular generation, up and coming, early 20s, I want to say, late 20s. I don't know what happened. Something changed, something very different than how we were. We were right behind you, and there was something very different. Like, we didn't, feel like, it was okay to lay in bed, sit on your bed all day, play games and not work. live in your parents' house. I get it. You know, today it's very, very difficult to make it on your own. So that is really a true excuse to stay with your parents. But, you know, if you are doing that, you know, give to them. Give them a few bucks here and there, help them out. But here I'm seeing a lot of happiness and some kind of something here regarding, let me look at this a second, guys. I feel like this is for those of you who were thinking maybe a week or two ago about breaking up with their significant, or just breaking up with the person you've been going out with, that you've been seeing. This is a different story. This is a change in heart. I want to say a change in heart with my aquas that are, you know, thinking thought wise that you're going to hold on to this commitment that you made because it runs much deeper. You came to some realizations that your ties to this relationship, this person, and the connection you have is much deeper than, you know, what you were thinking about before. So some type of perception change regarding your relationship, and you do feel that you are, you know, you're able to be happy with this person. And you might be thinking that you can tweak a couple things, you can change some things up, you can try some things, talk differently to each other, communicate differently, but you're definitely seeing that this is worth saving. Okay, if this is you, please comment below the video. And guys, if you're wanting a reading, you always wanted a reading, or you have questions about an outcome with something, you can get a reading with me. I offer $20 readings. I know times are tough. If you want to see all of my services, just hit the okay, I'm okay. All right, click on the description below the video and you can see what all my services are and how much they cost. All right, and here I'm seeing some kind of really strong new beginning, like this big financial new beginning for someone. This is going to feel like a miracle to you because you've been struggling and you've been carrying this weight, this financial weight on your shoulders for so long. And then you're going to really appreciate this brand new opportunity that's coming into your space here, your aura, your space. This opportunity is going to allow for you, like I said, to have this very strong new financial beginning. You have the Strength card with the Three of Wands. This is a new start. And with this Ace of Pentacles, this is a new financial beginning, guys. This is going to open up a whole new world to you. You're not just going to be able to pay your bills here and not have to worry about that, but you're going to have excess. Okay, you're going to be able to buy whatever you want. You're going to get that car that you've wanted. You're going to get that home in time that you've wanted as well. All right, and I see room for growth here. All right, I feel like there is going to be a masculine who has something to say to this feminine. He's going to communicate to this feminine. I don't know if both of you watch or one of you is watching, but I do see that this masculine is trying to manifest some type of movement between the two of you, trying to manifest something to happen between the two of you. So I don't know if this is romantic. He is very intelligent. She is very serious, like serious about what I'm getting from this feminine is you are like a protector. You love animals and children and you go out of your way to protect them. You would go to the mat for a child or even an animal, a small animal even. All right, so he has this great intelligence, but you are like this protector in life. And I feel like this is connected to something very spiritual. Maybe in your past life, you were some type of something, in some way you were connected to nature in a very important, You played a very important part with nature. Um, okay, let's continue. Yeah, there's some kind of manifestation that is trying to be had here. And yes, this is romantic, okay? This person loves the fact that you are very serious and protective in life. They think that you are the icing on their cake, actually. They think you're their victory, okay? You can see this partnership card with the victory card next to it, which is telling me that you're both, if you decide to go out with this masculine who wants to go out with you, you're going to be very happy you made this decision, because you're going to be a match made in heaven here. You're going to be very happy together. You're going to be able to get closer as the years go on. I don't feel or see any kind of breakup here at all. Okay. And I do see movement toward one of you or both of you have been feeling like you wanted to fill this spot inside, this lonely place. And you feel as though this is the masculine. You feel as though this feminine can definitely fill this spot for you, can definitely make you feel better about, you know, because you see her as being very chill, giving, loving, exactly like the person that you would want in your life, the person you've imagined that you would want to come into your life. I see you moving toward her, all right? And I see that she too might be in a position where she is feeling lonely. There is someone else over here. Okay, there is a possible partner that she is feeling ignored with at the moment, that she may be right in the process now of thinking of not being in this relationship anymore, because he's not fulfilling her dream, or her, not her dream, but, you know, not fulfilling her in any way. She's not happy in the relationship. All right, so she's open to somebody magnificent like yourself coming into her life. All right, this is the Devil card next to the Hangman. All right, so this is something is definitely getting in the way of somebody's financial situation. All right, it looks like this is a couple here. This is a masculine and a feminine. You're both givers, and you both do something with your money. Like you give money to some type of like like a fund, like you know, I can't think of the word, but you give your money freely to the needy, or these constructs that, you know, take money and do good things with the money, supposedly. All right, but you're finding out that your money is not really going where you thought it was, and this is making you feel stuck. This is very specific. So if this is someone, please comment in the below the video. Please comment that money's not going where I thought. Okay, that will be very specific about who is answering. All right, so here I'm seeing a Queen of Wands with a Knight of Wands. So those of you who watch my channel know what this is right here. There's a lot of chaos in this relationship, and it's because these types of relationships, both being wands, usually means that you've known each other from another lifetime, and you've come back in this lifetime in order to complete something, or one of you has to make something up to the other, something along that line. These relationships are usually always going on 100. You know, the sex is, you know, over the top. Everything is like, you know, you fight like cats and dogs. Everything's over the top. If this sounds like you, comment below the video, all right? Because you and your person may be exactly in this scenario, okay, where you argue a lot. There's like a lot of clashing, conflict. I'm seeing like sparks, like lightning and sparks, and the two of you are like electric together, but just overstimulate each other. There's so much energy here. And the moon is, you know, saying that there's a lot you don't know. There's a lot of things in the background, or things that you're, unknowing. Okay, that's what the moon represents. Things going on in the background or things you're not knowing. So this is why your relationship is so chaotic, all right? And usually when you complete whatever it is that you're needing to complete in this lifetime, if you're on my channel, I'm talking about reincarnation. This planet is a school and we all do it. We all reincarnate. As a matter of fact, we sign a contract coming in. We pick and choose the events we're going to go through to learn and teach. And we go through them all. Though these are the everyday things we're going through. It's all in a plan. All right. That's why there is such a thing as divinity, divine guidance, certain paths that are pre-chosen. All right. So I'm seeing balance here for somebody who's down in the dumps today. Some type of balance is coming in. This has to do with your career or work. All right. Something's been feeling out of balance to you. You've been feeling just not good about your career or your job. As far as your finances go, and you're working your ass off, all right, and you just feel like there's got to be more. There's got to be more, and seeing a lot of thought going into this. You're always feeling like you're in this dead-end job or dead-end career. There's not a lot of room for you to move up the channels in this place. And you also feel like the people around you are dark or they're just not good people. And I see like, well, today you're thinking of maybe ending this career or job. So I don't know the reason why. If this is you though, comment below the video thinking of ending my job or career. All right. I ask you guys to do this just so that when other people read the comments, they can see how precise I am when I'm picking up on your energies. Okay. So this here, guys, this is some kind of new start. This is going to pull you out of the doldrums, this new start. All right. I'm seeing it's going to be something happy, something celebratory, or you're going to feel like you want to celebrate because it's going to be something really good, something positive. And I feel like this is something coming in for all of my Aquariuses. So if you're having a crappy week, a crappy month, or a crappy year, you can look forward to something positive coming in that's going to lift you up and make you feel excited about life again. You're going to start seeing positivity coming in and you won't be able to ignore it, guys. That's how much is going to start, flooding. It's going to start trickling and then flooding. Just like I talk about the finances coming in. They're going to trickle in here and there. Then they're just going to keep snowballing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You are on a path of abundance now, Aquas, whether you believe it or not, whether, you don't even have to try anymore. All right. Although you can manifest like a ninja right now in this particular time. It is because of the time we're in. It's because of how the planets are aligned. It's because of all this energy coming in that is changing your the way you see things, the way your abilities are here. They're online, so you're more empathetic, you're more tuned in, and you're more capable of aligning yourself with higher frequencies. The higher the frequency, the higher, in other words, the higher your frequency, the higher the frequency that is meeting yours. You know what I mean? You are meeting the frequencies on your own level. So if you're low vibrating, you're just pulling in more of the low vibrating stuff. If you're high vibrating, you're pulling in the high vibrational things. Those are things that you want. Those are the big ones. Those are like a home, a car, money, all those sweet dreams and wishes that you have. All right, so keep this in mind, guys. It's imperative and important for you to focus on only the positive things. Whatever happens to you today, it could be very small. Stay in a state of gratefulness for those small things. Focus on the positive thing that came in. Don't focus on the negative thing that happened, okay? And you will change how your mind works and raise your vibration. All right, guys, that is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed today's reading. I hope it resonates, and you have a great rest of your day.